I thought I was pretty clever hosing out this Falcon to wash out all the urine, feces, and water, but I did not know what I was doing. This thing stinks so bad. It's dry, but it smells so bad. It's like I reactivated the horrible smell, and as a result, this shop stinks. And my wife's gym smells really bad, and she's complaining. And so I've been on the internet looking to see what I can do to get rid of this smell. And a lot of people say to use vinegar, to spray everything with vinegar. I'm gonna do that, but I don't have any vinegar right now. I do have an ozone generator, so I'm gonna start with that actually. And it's obnoxious. I mean, I've used it before on other vehicles, and the car will stink for a few days of ozone. But I'd rather have that smell than what I'm smelling in this shop right now. Alright, so I'm going to be plugging this in, and it's got up to 180 minutes or just a constant steady on. I think 3 hours should be plenty. The way an ozone generator, at least to my understanding, the way that it works is that it basically excludes oxygen. So it turns oxygen into whatever, ozone, and then that kills any bacteria that lives in the presence of oxygen. You guys can correct me in the comments if that's incorrect. So there's probably some chemists and biologists in here that might know a little more about that. Yeah, I thought the smell would be completely gone, and that it would be a nice fresh car. Let's put this inside. Hopefully we can close this without shorting that out. Yeah. Whew, I can already smell the ozone. I don't think this car is that airtight. Alright, we're set. Alright, get rid of that smell. Well, I realize that a video about smells is pretty boring, and so I'm going to try to quantify a little bit about how bad it smelled. When I first got the car, I would say it probably was about on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the absolute worst. I would say that it was probably about 6. Then I'm going to say that after I washed the interior, that the smell ramped up. It went up to 9.5. Enough so that the car itself wasn't stinky, but it stunk up everything around the car. So I went ahead and checked on it this morning, and it smelled, it smelled a lot better. But I went ahead and ran the ozone generator for another 3 hours, and now it smells like ozone, and not very strong either. So I would call that for now a success. I'm not going to say that smell's not going to come back, but it actually smells better in the garage now. I went ahead and opened the door. The big test will be when my wife comes out here to work out. Then I'll know whether or not it really is fixed or not. But I don't want to take any chances, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some vinegar in there. I'm going to call that a qualified success. I don't smell anything, but my wife still smells stuff. So I'm probably going to pull that car out and put it in the sun as an additional measure. I do need to get the other Falcon into that shop, and so I want to go ahead and get started on that. So with that, I appreciate your watching, and look forward to putting up more content for you, maybe on the 63.5 Falcon hardtop. Thanks.